Let's look at the greatest signature moves of all time and which legends created them. We will kick off with one of the silkiest skillers in football history, Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho knows how to do every skill under the sun. However, one particular famous move is associated with him, the Elastico or flip-flap. The move done by fooling the defender by moving the ball one way, then pushing it into the opposite direction using the same foot. Ronaldinho was the magician of this skill move and used it to get past some of the best defenders of his time. The Elastico was also widely used by fellow Brazilian Ronaldo Nazário before his knee injury. Apparently, he was inspired by JJ Okocha. So good, they named him twice. South American ballers are associated with skills. Perhaps this is what inspired Lionel Messi to use and create skill moves so he can dominate the pitch. Messi is not the strongest or, of course, the tallest man on the pitch. However, Messi's secret to getting around giant defenders is by using his signature body feint. Messi's unique stature allows for him to have perfect balance, meaning this skill move is difficult to learn and master. You may argue that Messi is the GOAT of football, or does this go to his rival Cristiano Ronaldo? Throughout his illustrious career, Ronaldo has been chopping and churning around his opponents thanks to his signature chop, or Ronaldo chop. When mastered, the skill move is one of the most effective to get past your man. It is used to quickly change direction while dribbling and send your defender the wrong way. Simply, Ronaldo uses the inside of his right foot if cutting to the left and vice versa, and then slices the ball after the other leg is in front of the ball. The ball will change direction, allowing him to cut inside from flanks or send the defender the wrong way. Very impressive, Cristiano. Speaking of GOATs, there is a name we are yet to mention. Of course, this is Brazil icon Pele. While Pele is known for his eye for goal, his legacy has left a skill move which is still used in the modern game. The Pele Runaround involves allowing a pass to run across you while making an opponent think you will take the ball in your stride before then going on to run the opposite way around the marker and collect the ball. It is a move that requires the correct weight of pass and no shortage of speed to execute, but can be lethal when demonstrated well, and became a contributing factor to Pele's record 1,280 career goals. Another Brazilian icon with a signature move is Ronaldo Nazário. During the late 90s, R9 stepovers terrorized defenders all over the world. This recent video shows that Ronaldo has not lost his magic touch. During five-a-side, Ronaldo deployed his trademark stepovers to beat his marker. However, he needed a second attempt to score a golazo after leaving his marker for dead with his peerless attacking dexterity. Ronaldo consistently scored similar goals with his trademark stepovers, which soon became the go-to trick for most forwards, predominantly wingers, for outwitting their markers. The Portuguese Cristiano Ronaldo is a lover for stepovers. The next skill move will be very familiar and quite traumatic to those hardcore FIFA fans watching. The Dragback is an extremely simple yet efficient tool that can give footballers room to move into when being marked. The great Feint is the player who is sometimes credited with spreading the dragback. It is now a common sight to see players use this during games, both in real life and digitally. In real life, you perfect this skill by placing one foot on top of the ball with the other placed firmly alongside the ball on the ground, then roll the ball back with your foot that was placed on top of it, and once the ball is behind your standing leg, you can choose to knock it in any direction to create space and then move away from your marker. A common theme with this list is players who played for Barcelona, a club full of skillage. The next name didn't just play for Barcelona, but now manages them. Icon Xavi's signature move when in position involved him performing a 360-degree turn. A feint known as La Palopina or the Xavi turn that allowed him to move away from the opposing player retain possession, and give him space and time on the ball to think about his next pass. Another skill move named after a particular player is of course the Panenka. The Panenka penalty is a gently chipped kick aimed at the middle of the goal, executed after a purposeful run and a fake that sends the goalkeeper diving to either side of the net. The Panenka penalty is named after the former Czech footballer Antonin Panenka, who first attempted this cheeky kick in the Euro 1976 final against West Germany. The Panenka style penalty has been attempted many times since, most famously by Zinedine Zidane in 2006 World Cup and Andrea Pirlo in the Euro 2012. The Panenka is certainly a move where high IQ is required. This is also the case for the complicated Roulette turn. As a clever move for quickly getting past an incoming challenge, the Roulette is a valuable skill to have in your catalogue. However, it is not exactly common to see it on the field due to the spatial awareness needed to pull this off elegantly. The Roulette, a skill which also goes by names like the Maradona turn, Zidane pirouette, spin and 360, requires you to neatly execute these 3 steps. When the defender gets close, stop the ball with your feet and drag it back with your dominant foot. Turn 180 degrees so your back is now facing the defender. Then finally use the other feet to take the ball past the defender and complete the 360 degree turn. Let's now move on to the number 1 spot. When you talk about skills and technique in football, Johan Cruyff is one of the first names that pops up. His famous Cruyff Turn is a feast to the eyes when players pull it off during the game. The skill allows a sharp change of direction and can be used to beat an opponent as shown, or to earn space in congested areas. The trick came to prominence through Cruyff's usage of the move at the 1974 World Cup and has been commonplace ever since. If you enjoyed this video, please check out one of the other videos which is on your screen.